Hey, it's Robert here from robertcbrown.online. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in the world today. Now, today's video is all about how to achieve success in less time. I want to talk about why you need to think about this before you proceed, what needs to be in place in order for you to achieve this, and exactly how to get it done. And if that's not all enough, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some more resources so that you can dig even deeper and get your questions answered. How does that sound? Good. Buckled up? Great. Let's go. Okay, so when I'm talking about success, I want to clarify right here and now that I'm not necessarily talking just about financial success. I'm talking about success in whatever shape or form that is for you. So in other words, it could be success in relationships, love, whatever. It could be success in losing weight. Doesn't matter. Whatever it means for you, that's what I'm talking about right now. What I'm really talking about is our need to bring success forward, our impatience. We want it now, right? That's what we're all like. It's the nature of a human being, and that's fine. Now I'm going to talk to you about a couple of ways that you can approach this and how you can speed that whole process of achieving success up a little for yourself. And one of them is more of a practical, hands-on type of approach, and one of them is a more spiritual one. And I like to do this from time to time because I like to appeal to whoever's watching the video and where they are on their spiritual journey. Okay, whether or not they're still more vested in the physical world here that we can see and touch, or whether or not they're progressing along the path and are becoming ever more spiritual and will respond more to a spiritual approach. So whatever it is, I've got it covered here. So a practical way to speed up the process of reaching success would be to expend more effort. And I'm talking in terms of more practical application here, is that you need to do more. Obviously, get out there and do more. But the first thing is to be completely clear on what it is that you want and remain focused without distraction. And that will power you along really quickly to what it is that you want. It is, I should say, the little distractions that come up, that sidetrack us, that create a situation where success stalls. And sometimes we also have it in our mind to expect it to arrive by a certain time. But it's not ready to arrive then, or you're not ready to receive it then, so it doesn't. And what you need to do is just diligently work towards it in complete faith that it will happen for you if you keep going. That's the practical application. Get clear on what it is that you want and focus on what it is constantly. Don't get distracted. And work harder. Do more. Do more. Put more out to get more back, to speed things up. If you want your car to go faster, you put your foot down on the gas, right? Do the same in your life. There is no substitute for just sheer determined effort that is persistent. So that is the way you speed up your path to success. However, what I will say before I get onto the spiritual solution, I really do believe there is a spiritual solution to everything, is I would say that you need to be careful that when you're gaining clarity about what it is that you want, that you're aware that this clarity is coming from a place, most likely, of ego. Okay? So in other words, it's coming from a place that requires more trappings, more success, more, hurry up, there isn't enough, or if we don't get ours now, somebody else will nip in and get it first. You need to be very careful, because when you're driven by those types of goals, they don't generally sustain you for very long, because they're not truly aligned with who you are at source, the essence of who you are. And that brings me on to the spiritual side, which would be what I would recommend to anybody, is to go with who they are on the inside. So Same deal. You get clarity on what it is that you want. But the clarity this time will come from going within. So you understand that you're seeking something that is in alignment with who you are on a spiritual level. Then you put it out there and you focus on it and you affirm it and you meditate on it and you do everything you can to work on yourself with your focus on this outcome, so that you become the person that will attract that. And then, as a result, you will take the required action for it to show up in your life. And this way, by the way, it will show up exactly when it should, when you're ready for it, and when the universe is ready to give it to you. So to wrap up, I'm going to give you a little cocktail of things to think about when you're trying to speed up your progress towards whatever success it is that you're looking to show up in your life. And firstly, what I would say again is whether you're coming from a more kind of practical, hands-on standpoint, or you're coming from a more spiritual angle, all of this applies. And there's a little bit of both in what I'm going to kind of prescribe for you today. First thing, again, no matter which angle you come from, you need to be clear on what it is that you want. You need to be clear, and it needs to be on purpose. Now, whether that purpose comes from spiritual alignment or otherwise, doesn't matter. You need to have a clear purpose that you're shooting for. You need to be passionate about it. And the reason that you need to be passionate about the outcome is because, you know, life can be hard. Life can throw you curveballs. Business can be the same. If you are not passionate about what you are doing when it gets tough, you're going to quit and go look for something else. So you might as well make sure that you're on the path to something you truly, truly want for yourself. You don't want it for anybody else. You have to want it for you. Okay? It's your goal. It's your passion, your purpose. At least it should be. Next, you've got to have a commitment to doing whatever it takes. And I mean whatever it takes, obviously within the boundaries of the law, if we're talking about business and stuff like that. But you need to be prepared to step up to the next level, to be a person perhaps that you've not been previously, to take your game up a notch. You have to be prepared to do whatever it takes. And finally, you need to take massive, focused action in the direction of what it is that you want. And you will literally become an unstoppable force. Now, if you support all of this with affirmations, visualizations, meditations, there is no stopping you. You can produce anything you really desire for yourself. Honestly, when you marry the practical, physical stuff together with the spiritual stuff, when you get it aligned like this, what could possibly ever stand in your way? So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's got you thinking a little bit, and I hope it's inspired you to take some action towards what it is that you'd like to see show up in your life. I'm here every day, so keep coming, checking me out, checking out the videos. And if you do want more information or you want more support, resources, etc., get across to my website, robertcbrown.online, robertcbrown.online. Get on my email list, join my family of incredible human beings over there who are all committed to their own spiritual growth and spiritual alignment, and all committed to making this beautiful planet of ours a much better place to live on. So with that all said, hope you've enjoyed it. See you again soon. Take care. Hey, it's Robert here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you've really enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed this, then please subscribe to this channel and come back and see many more, doing these things all the time. And if you want to know when the next one comes up, click the little bell and you'll get a notification each and every time we've got a new video up there for you to have a look at. And the other thing is, I nearly forgot. If you love everything to do with personal development, business development, and just getting yourself into a peak state, then you're going to want to get over to my free webinar training, which is going to show you exactly the steps to take to overcome any inner barriers that are stopping you from achieving in life and business right now, and exactly what to do to get that put right
and start living the life of your dreams, starting right now. Sounds like a tall order? Promise you, you can do this stuff. Get across to my webinar training. The link is in the description below this video. I hope to see you there. And at the very least, I hope that you click the bell. I hope you subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you back here again soon.